All right, final day of the tournament. It is round 4, and if you're curious what happened round 3, nothing did. We agreed to like a 4-move draw because apparently he didn't want to fight, and I guess that little bomb I had prepared will probably be utilized when it really means something. Round 4, I should be playing against the little girl who beat a 1900 and then followed up by beating a 2200. Should I be afraid? I guess so. But she is, what, 1900? We'll, I don't know, we'll see what happens. So I did not get the little, I guess the 13-year-old girl round 3. Round 4. I got a guy named, what's his name? His last name's Jordan but we played I played another London, and I actually had to wing it early in the game because I think this would be a key position. I wanted to play the move. I think I knew that I should play the move queen to b3, but I knew that given the match situation, I needed to get a dub. I ended up going for something a little bit more passive, which was queen to c1. And that really wasn't the issue that done it for me. Later on in the game, I ended up getting a middle game, or I picked up a few pluses in the middle game. One was, I guess, trading off his dark squared bishop, weakening his king side. The second was some exchanges later had me with the bishop versus the knight. And then finally, I think there was, I think the king safety issue didn't become a big deal, because I think the pawn structure sort of morphed into something little bit like this, and I think at some point he ended up trading off his bishop for my knight, and then some other stuff happened. The dark squared bishops were traded off. I played like bishop to h6, and then he ended up with a knight on the board. I ended up with a bishop. He ended up playing an early e5, and then I ended up trading there. So we had a position that looked looked closer to this, and I think I'm actually getting pretty close to what this looked like. The pawn was on f3, and I think my queen was on e3. His queen was somewhere. I'm not sure. Maybe it was here. But for whatever reason, this exchange ended up happening, and he was able to support it with like a rook or something. I think the pawn structure was actually like that. But and I had a pawn on h3. To my misfortune, because what actually ended up bearing me was me coming off the e3 square to cover g3, and him being able to sneak a rook to the second rank. But it was an unfortunate situation, because I was certainly looking out for the endgame. I valued my chances in the endgame. I had the bishop versus the knight. I had the queenside majority. But unfortunately, I did not have the foresight to prevent him from checkmating me. I think this bishop was ended up being here. So the checkmate, it sort of looked a little bit like, I think it looked a little bit like that. So I don't know. I'm gonna be feeling this for a good week until I go to what's the place, Omaha, Nebraska, to try and get a dub over some grandmaster, because there should be one there. And then play my arch nemesis in another game. Hopefully bringing it to, I don't even know why he's my arch nemesis, but hoping to bring my victory count to him, like 4 wins versus, or I have 3 wins, no losses, but I'm probably going to end up facing him. I mean, that's just how fate has it. Every time we faced, we played against each other. It seems like he's getting closer to beating me, but not really. Actually, I got the white pieces last time against him, and I just smoked him something good. I smoked him like a sausage. All right. Anyhow, until next week.